Hey guys, Tough User back in the video. And if I sound a bit rushed and a bit out of breath, is because I am. Because this video, as saw by the title, this is for you. What I mean by that is you will find this video when you truly need it. I'm telling you that for sure. Because I was just literally at home, about 10 minutes away from this little park thing I normally go to. I was like literally just thinking, sometimes I like to think a lot. So I was just thinking, and I was like, I need to spread this message. Something in my heart is telling me that I need to spread this message. I need to talk to you guys right now. So I genuinely packed up all my stuff. I got my MacBook right there. I didn't even bring my normal tripod. I had to bring my rinky-dink tripod. That's fell over 8 times while I was trying to set this up. I literally went, yo, Dad, can you please just drive me? I need this. He was like, yeah, sure, just come back home early, And he dropped me off, and I literally just ran here. Because I need to spread this message to whoever needs it. Because this video will go out to a lot of people. There's billions of people on the YouTube app. But I know this will find someone that needs to hear this. And that thing is, you are not alone. That can be taken in multiple ways. Not being alone can be taken in... Holy shit, this plane! Sorry for headphone users. I just hate planes. If you guys are new to the series, just know planes fly by all the time and it hurts me. But back to what I was saying. Not being alone can be taken 2 ways. First, you're not alone because God's always with you. Even if you don't believe in God, even if you do believe in God, super religious, not religious, God is with you. He'll always be with you. He'll always be by your side. And he'll always be open to you. So you'll be there. Even if you're an atheist and you don't really believe in God, God is still over you. God will always still be by your side. Right? Because God is everywhere. God is everything. And also not being alone means that people go through the same struggles you do. Even though it may seem like you're the only person that has this problem and it feels so alone and it feels like nothing can help you and you're the only one going through this. It's not true. There has been so many people on this earth. Genuinely, from the beginning point of it, there has to be at least 1 trillion people that have died and have lived a life. And out of those trillion, or how many ever people genuinely lived on this planet at one time, someone would have to go to the same problem as you. Maybe multiple people have the same problem as you right now. And you are not alone with that, Everyone has their own shit. That's the truest thing a lot of people could say is everyone has their own shit. Everyone goes through their own thing. It's not really their own thing, though, because a lot of people go through the same shit, That's why, as I mentioned in the last video, a lot of people kill themselves. It's because they're depressed. Depressed for reasons that may be similar, may not be similar, but they're still depressed. And they think that no one else can help them. And they think that no one else feels this way, and they feel alone. And that turns into not mattering. Because I'm alone, no one cares. That little thing in your brain where you think that no one's caring, Like, if you don't care for a piece of grass, it doesn't matter. Like, I don't care for this grass, right? I don't really care. If it died tomorrow, I wouldn't care. Right? And now, taking that in, they're like, oh, they don't care. If I died tomorrow, they wouldn't care. The difference is people do care. And whoever's listening to this, whoever needs to hear this, trust me, they care. Whoever you think may not care, whenever you may think you are alone and that no one else cares for you and that you're just by yourself, trust me, people care for you. I care for you. And I genuinely mean it when I'm talking to all of you, and especially that one person that I know that's going through this kind of lonely, depressive state and they want to give up so bad. Don't. Trust me, don't. I don't care if you're a man or a woman, this will go towards you. Giving up or, killing yourself is the worst thing you can do. If you think you don't matter, right? And you think that you don't care. Not like you don't care, that people don't care for you. Right? And you feel that loneliness. Trust me, you are not alone. Trust me, people care. I genuinely, from a personal story, I have gone through a lot of ups and downs. I said this in the last video. Right? I've had the highest and lowest moments. And some of those low moments got really low. Right? They got really, really low. Where I really feel like just lonely. Not wanting to really do anything with my life. Kind of just lay there. Watch some TV, eat food. Not do anything actually productive or something that can help me. Right? Because I thought no one cared. No one's coming to save me. I can't even save myself. So I'm just going to sit here. But one day, I truly just went, well, let me text someone. And to see if they do care or not. Let me text someone that I need to talk to you. Let me try this whole thing of, let me talk to someone. I always thought it was bullshit. Then I texted a good friend of mine. They replied instantly. We started talking, and that was like, oh my god, people do care. They told me that, I care. I have noticed this from you. Because they went to school with me. They're like, oh, I noticed that you were down. I noticed that you were not doing the best. I was just too scared to say something because And after figuring out that one person cared, it's like, okay, who else would care? Who else would care? That's one person? Cool. Because in my mind, I fully had a competitive thing that no one cared. I would fight it off. If someone acted like they cared for me, I was like, oh, they're just acting like it, Nothing. It means nothing to me because they're just acting. They don't actually care. They don't have that genuine care for me. I would literally fight that off in my mind as people cared for me because I was just so done, right? So that's what I did with the first person. The first person said, oh, I care for you. I'm here for you. Talk to me whenever you want. They're just acting, I'm sad. They're acting because they just don't want to. Who's going to push off the kid that's feeling sad? No one. You're always going to talk to them, even if you don't really give a shit. But then, I started meeting new people. I changed my environment. My environment went from basically sitting on a couch all day watching Teen Titans. Beautiful show, by the way. But I was just sitting there watching, eating, getting fatter and fatter and fatter. And now, my looks are going down. I feel like shit. I don't get the same respect as I did because I am fatter. I don't have as many friends. And I push off the friends that do care for me. I push them away. Because they're acting. And them asking if I'm okay is bullshit. until I stopped doing that, I was like, okay, I am so done. I use that I am so done, I want to give up, to try everything. And I feel like that's what you gotta do. When you have that feeling of giving up and you're at rock bottom, like if I lay here, right, if I lay here on the ground, I can't go deeper. I can sit up though. I can go higher. Once you are at the bottom of the earth, the only place to get out is up. Right? So now, implement that into your life. When you're sad and you feel like giving up and you're just so done, you're at rock bottom, try something. Try everything. And even if you don't have the effort to do it, push. Pushing in life to get what you want will change your mind forever. In a good way. I'm kind of yapping here, but for that one person that needs it, they will get it. And trust me, when I first heard this message of change your environment, and once you reach rock bottom, you can only go up, that flipped a switch in me that I was like, holy shit, this dude's right. That dude was Loaf. He's a prank YouTuber on YouTube. He kind of inspired me to do this whole thing. He told me I was watching one of his videos. I'll link it down below. Sorry, there's a giant bee surrounding me. I'll link his channel in the thing, and also link the video that inspired me to make this. I genuinely talk about all these things and stuff. And he said in that video, once you reach rock bottom, the only way is up. And that's real as hell. That's genuinely the realest thing I've ever heard. And again, that snapped something in me that, okay, since I am so low right now, I'm gonna try, do whatever. And if it fails, nothing would change. But if it grows, then I'm better. Right? Then I'll be happier. If I fail at this, nothing changes. I'm still gonna be sad, right? But if I win, my life could change. So I started working out. I started running. I started making more YouTube videos. I started hanging out with my friends more. I started researching and studying into psychology and into things that actually interested me that I never wanted to do earlier, because now I have a driving force of nothingness. That is the weirdest thing to explain. I used basically nothing to push me forward. Let that settle in. That's going to sound super retarded. I'm going to say the word retard and retarded on here. I don't care. It's going to sound super retarded, right? And super stupid. But it's true. I used the power of nothingness, of having nothing, to make something. And once you do that, and you have that something could branch out into anything. Genuinely anything. Anything you put your mind towards now, you know that when you came from rock bottom and you got up, now you can use that driving force of something to get more things. And grow yourself, grow your mental, grow your physical, grow your spiritual, grow your friend group, grow your base. Make your damn base. I can't say this shit enough. Building a base of discipline and hard work and perseverance will get you through life no matter what challenge, no matter nothing, you know? Once you build that base of loving yourself eternally and loving God and knowing that He won't leave your side and knowing that everything has a reason, it's so much better. Life gets so much more peaceful. But people avoid building that base. People avoid diving headfirst into things and truly just finding out. F around and find out, dude. That is the point of the video. Yeah, that might be like the point of this video. F around and find out. Cause once you find out, you'll know not to do that again. You build off experience. And now, since you just went from genuinely nothing, right here, nothingness, right? I'm getting very expressive. You go from nothing right here, right? There's literally nothing there. There's some grass. That's about it, right? There's no flowers. There's no rocks. There's no damn big-ass tree like there is back there. There's nothing here. But once you go like, yo, I have nothing. There's no point to this. Let me risk it and try this. Because if I fail, nothing's going to grow here. It's still the same. But if I succeed, it's going to grow a damn forest. I've repeated myself so many times about the same thing, but I'm trying to make you guys understand that building your base, taking that risk, effing around and finding out is the best thing to do in life. I'm sorry for headphone users to have to hear me screaming about this, but this is true. I'm being fully real with you guys and realer than a lot of people would ever be with you. Effing around and finding out, taking that risk, diving headfirst, asking that girl you want to ask out, no matter if it's a yes, no, maybe, no matter if it fails, keep going, dude. Do not give up. Don't think that just because you're alone and you have no faith in yourself that you can't do something. Faith in yourself is a mental construct of bullshit. Genuinely, you can fully make your own person in your head. It's called lying to yourself. It's not the best thing to do, but especially if you reach rock bottom, lying to yourself is the best thing you can do. That's what I did. It built a massive shield of ego for me, and that I use every single day of my life. I genuinely use my mental construct of this egotistical person to push me through life. I dive in headfirst into everything I do, because I know if I fail, nothing changes. If I win, it's so much better. Then, but, in my head, when I'm forming that plan to do that, I'm like, I can't lose at this. I can't lose, so I'm going to succeed. And that's what pushes me towards the best thing. Having so much faith in myself and building this character in my head, twisting some things, building this character in my head, and truly pushing myself to higher places. I don't want to stand up because I'm going to be out of frame, but it's going to push me in higher places. It's going to get me from here to here of bullshit, right? Even though I could be the shittiest person ever. I could be fat as hell, 235 pounds, eating donuts every day. But I believe in my head that, okay, I can get fit anytime I want. Now, I'm going to put the effort towards it and show people that I can do it. And I do it, and it works. Or if it doesn't work, okay, why did that fail? Let's build back. Everyone needs to have that mindset of not giving up, keep going, have a shit ton of perseverance. When you're in your lowest moment, and this is to that one damn person watching this video, you are depressed, you are sad, you are lonely, you feel like killing yourself. You are genuinely so done with life and everything is wrong to you. Take that shot. Whatever dream you had in your head before you had these thoughts, take that damn shot, dude. Take it before it's too late. Take that shot, because once you do, and it works, everything will work out, dude. For that one person watching this video, I know you get it. And I know you've had that dream since you were a little kid to, I don't even know, like, let's just use this as an example. You've had that dream to be a YouTuber since you were a kid, since you were a youngin', since you were like 8 years old. You had that dream of being a YouTuber. And at one point, you did give it a try, but you didn't give it at all because you didn't really get it. You weren't old enough to understand it. But now, you have your back against the wall. And you have to keep pushing. You can't just let that wall close in. You have to give it all your strength to push it away. And once, like, I don't think I'm yapping here. Actually, I do think I am yapping a little bit. But if you can puzzle this shit together, this will help you in life. I'm speaking with all my heart. I'm almost tearing up because of this shit. Because I mean it with all my heart that once you, like, okay, I'm going to explain this one more time and that's it, I promise. Once you are at the bottom, you can only go up, dude. Genuinely, you can only go up. And you have to ingrain that in your mind and not just end it all. You can't just kill yourself because you have no faith in yourself. If you don't have faith in yourself, give it to God. Please. If you don't have faith and you can't do that thing in your head where you make yourself into a character where you can do whatever and push yourself towards extremely high goals, put that faith in God and let God take the wheel. Honestly. Like, if you don't feel like doing what I just explained for the last 22 minutes of starting something from rock bottom, because you're already down. You're already down, so you can only go up, like that example shit that I like told, the forest, the ground, the trees, everything, you know? Then let God take the wheel. I don't care if you don't believe in him. Just do it. It's not gonna hurt you at all. You're already depressed. You already want to kill yourself. What's the point of not just taking that shot? What's the point, dude? What's the point of giving up? The point of giving up in your mind may be that, oh, the problems won't hurt as much. Yeah, but look at everyone else around you. Your family may hate you, or whatever the hell you're going through. Your family may just genuinely hate you. But I know if you kill yourself, they're gonna hurt so much. Your brother, your sister, your mom, your dad, your grandma, your grandpa, your cousins, they're gonna be so sad, dude. Don't put other people in that sad position just because you feel sad. Hurt people, but you can't hurt people when you're hurt. It's the worst thing you can do. Hurting people when you're hurt is so shitty. It's a shitty thing to do from you. Honestly, if you're doing that shit, you're a douchebag and I get slapped across the face. I'm being real with you. If you are hurt and then you just start spreading negativity because that's the only thing you have to you, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're really calling life to be a piece of shit to you. So start being positive. Start genuinely being positive and it'll change you. Because if you get two people and you put them somewhere in the state or the country or whatever, and one just talks negatively about everything and one talks good about everything, the one that talks good about everything is going to be such in a better mental place than the guy that talks negatively about everything. Because one accepts it and says, okay, this is good. You can make good out of anything. It'll make him happier. Being sad and doing sad shit. Being sad only comes from doing sad shit. That's true. That's genuinely true. I can't tell you how many times I've been a bit sad because maybe something in my life happened. You know? But then I'm doing sad shit. I'm listening to sad music. Makes me more sad. I am sitting there crying. That's gonna make me more sad. You're like, what the hell am I doing? Why am I crying like this? And that, oh shit. Like, doing sad shit is what keeps you sad. And that's hard to explain. I'm saying a lot of stuff that's a little hard to explain, but most people will get it. If you have a little bit of a brain, you could get it. And if you don't have a brain, then I'm very sorry. And hopefully you can train that up. Watch more of my videos to train your mind up. But yeah, you can't be doing sad shit when you're sad. Because, like, you just can't do that. Like, that's gonna push you down a bigger hole. As I started to mention in the last video before my friends came and joined me, being sad and doing drugs is the worst thing you can do. At least being sad and listening to music may help you a little bit. Like, it may just, like, you know, say you just broke up with a girl, like your girl just broke up with you and listen to Juice WRLD or something. I still see your shadows in my room, that type of shit, right? That may help because you're connecting with it. It could help. Sad music and doing some kind of sad shit does sometimes help, but not all the time. It's mainly bad for you. Music not very much bad for you unless like you're genuinely like just overly doing it for no apparent reason. But doing drugs is also a sad thing. When you're sad, doing sad shit also accumulates to doing drugs. Especially smoking. Because smoking is one of the biggest killers in the world. Smoking is the biggest thing that most teens do. I am lucky enough that I didn't get into it. I've been offered it so many times, and I'm lucky enough I did not get myself into it, right? But I've seen so many of my closest friends be sad because like their parents got divorced or something. That's really sad, right? That's super sad. But then they're like, oh, smoking weed helps. So they, either get a cart off some random 18-year-old that they found on like Facebook Marketplace or some shit, or like from their older brother's best friend's cousin, and they just sit there and drown in their sorrows and pass out. They vape and they pass out. They just try to get that quick high to make you feel good for about like 30 minutes. You're like, I'm so happy. Ha 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 ha. I'm so happy. And they go to sleep happy. They're like, oh, I'm so happy. I'm gonna go to sleep now. And they end up going to sleep, right? But then they wake up. What am I doing in this video, dude? I'm getting way too expressive. They wake up, right? And they're like, oh shit, I'm still depressed. Like, I genuinely wonder. This is not funny, by the way. I keep making myself laugh because of the way I'm sitting. I truly wonder what goes through someone's head when they wake up unhigh. And by the way, they're super depressed. They wake up unhigh and they're like, oh no, I'm still depressed, dude. It's so retarded. Doing drugs is so retarded, especially if you're trying to solve a problem of being depressed or sad. Shit, I forgot that I can't talk to my mic. You guys are not gonna hear me. I'm gonna try my best, though. Okay. Actually, that's not gonna work. I'm not gonna do that example, because that's just weird. I was kind of just gonna do the sleeping example again, but a little better expressed. But, hear me out here. Coping your pain with drugs doesn't help at all. It's gonna make you feel nice for a little bit. Gonna make you feel like you are the king of the world. But when you wake up that next morning and your vape's dead and you're out of joints, your lighter's broken, your cart ran out of its damn juice, bro, and you don't even got the damn USB-C charger to plug it in because you only have the normal USB. You're like, oh no, what do I do now? And now two things are happening. You're sad and you're addicted to drugs. And now you're going to be itching for a hit while crying your eyes out. So you just made your problem worse in under a few hours just because you wanted a quick high. Think about that for a second. No. I'll give everyone out there, especially people who smoke, I'll give you guys a quick minute to think while I calm down a bit about what the hell are you guys doing. I'll think. Did you guys think? Yeah, so now you guys realize it's stupid, right? So now you guys are addicted and sad. That doesn't add anything good to you. But instead, when you were sad, you could have, instead of built up the courage to go buy a vape, you could have built up the courage to go talk to someone about how you feel. It would have taken about the same amount of time. So, let's just say you're 18 years old and you have a driver's license. You're going to drive all the way to the gas station. Hey, yo, can I get a blueberry vape, please? And yeah, that's about it. Thank you. Apple Pay. Toot toot. Walk out. That took you about maybe 10 minutes. In that 10 minutes, instead of being a complete idiot and going to buy drugs when you're feeling sad, you could have picked up your phone, called your best friend or a family member, and just taken that shot of going, yo, I'm depressed. This and this happened. You know, Darla. Let me use a different name. Damn, I can't think of girls' names for shit. Emily left me. I'm sad. I can't take this shit anymore. I don't know what to do. But I'm calling out to you. Because I heard this talking to people shit helps. You know, this guy Tough UV that you should subscribe to told me that this shit helps. And then they're like, oh, why'd you guys break up? Because, you know, I smacked her. And she was a bit of an annoying person, you know. And, like, you know, she was just annoying and stuff like that. And she thought I was, like, giving too much attention and stuff, so she left me. And now you just got that off your chest, right? And then they're going to go, oh, damn, that's sad. I'm here for you. You want to keep going? I'll listen. And you just, like, keep going. Oh, this, that. She cheated on me with a 6-foot black guy. Just because I don't go to the gym and I'm fat, she cheated on me. What a bad person. I can't use the other B word on YouTube. What a bad person. You know, she was so annoying to me. And then they're like, oh yeah, I get it. I went through the same thing. Well, you gotta focus on yourself now. And look at that. That might take maybe 2 or 3 minutes longer. But in that little time span, instead of getting addicted to drugs, you just got so much stuff off your chest. You just got that problem you had off your chest. And maybe you even got advice from someone else. And you mainly just got it off your chest. You mainly just got it off your chest. Good shit. You got it off your chest. Now, you can go breathe. And now you have someone that you can trust. You built a connection with someone. Because I'm telling you now, they're not going to trash on you. They're not going to say, oh, haha, cry about it. You know? I can't say the B word on YouTube. But, you know, you know what I'm referring to. Go cry about it. Little baby, you know, like, go cry about it. You know, who cares? Bye. Boop. They're not going to be like that. They're going to help you. Especially if they're your friend or family. Especially if they're family, they're going to help you. And just do it, dude, instead of getting addicted to drugs. Sorry that I'm laughing because this is a serious topic, but I just spent the last 30 minutes kind of just throwing a fit. Rolling on the ground, laying on the ground, like, smacking it, trying to get this point across. And I feel like I have. That talk to people and you are not alone. And even if you are alone and you know, are sad, and the only way to go is up. And that's about it for today's video. That's 35 minutes of me screaming into a camera about how you need to talk about your problems, and if you feel like you're alone, remember that God's with you. And just know that everything will be alright. And only way to go from the bottom is up. You know, the sky is really beautiful. I should have filmed over there. The sky is so beautiful. Let me try to see if I can get it on camera. It looks a bit better in person. This camera better not fall. Please don't fall. Okay, I guess I'm going to talk to you guys like this for a little bit. It's so uncentered. But yeah, but the sky is so beautiful. It's genuinely so beautiful and pretty. It gives me hope. It gives me a lot of hope. I'm going to hold it now, you know? I'm going to hold this thing now. The sky being that pretty gives me so much hope in anything. You know, I don't even care about that plane. I don't care about that plane because, you know, the sky looks beautiful. It's calming. Calming stuff brings me peace. And looking at the sky, the moon, the stars, sunsets, sunrises, it's really nice. Y'all should try that. It's really fun. But I think I'm just gonna end the video here. You know, I think I got my point across. Got the message out of my heart, and I want to send it to you guys. Whoever needed that message, I'm glad you might have had a really good laugh with me doing some really stupid stuff. And I hope that whoever needed that can take some lessons from that, even though it may have been confusing. And if it was confusing, leave a comment, please. But I love all of you. Thank you for all the support recently. We hit 240 subscribers today. We're doing so well, guys. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. I love all of you. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.